Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we are back on Minecraft, as you can tell. So I just want to quickly say, you may be able to hear a humming in the background. Sorry about that, not got a good computer, that'll be that. Now, the main thing that I want to talk about in this episode is why are we making a Minecraft video and not a Star Wars video. So basically in the future what I want to do, I want to start uploading the old content again because, like, for example, if you go on my channel, you'll notice that the shredding videos over time have slowly increased and have been getting 30 or 40 odd views. If you go back, you'll look also that the Minecraft videos have also been getting some views. For example, the latest Minecraft video that I made, which was 6-7 months ago now, about the slime farm. Actually, no, that wasn't the latest one, but the slime farm one, that got like 50 views after about a month or so, and that's about all it's got. So, the plan for the future on the channel, I want to bring back that type of content. Obviously now, we're into the UK and I'm recording this at 4:30 and it's pretty much dark. So the problem is going to be getting light for getting shredding videos and other outdoor videos up, but I do want to start making those videos again. I have considered other options, like for example, second channel to do this on and keep like the Star Wars content on this one, but no, I think we're just going to continue. So what you should do as a viewer, as a viewer, you should like, subscribe, and comment, obviously. But what you should do as a viewer, you should watch what you want to watch. For example, if you're subscribed because you want to watch the Star Wars content, then just watch that. I'm gonna try and make about 35 split of all the. Actually, no, that doesn't work mathematically. Well, roughly something like that. I'm terrible at maths. Like that kind of split, a three-way split, pretty much roughly between the three types of content. Now it is easier because of winter, obviously, now to make the Star Wars content and to make the Minecraft content. That's a heck of a lot easier. So there may be a tad more of that, but that's just what I want to say about that first and foremost. Also, now that the Mandalorian is being released and potentially a lot of other Star Wars content is coming up, like a potential rumoured Boba Fett show, etc., I will be covering stuff about that. So perhaps if stuff is going on in the Star Wars universe, perhaps there'll be more about that. Perhaps if I want to make more shredding stuff, perhaps there'll be more shredding stuff. That's the idea for the future. Just want to let you know about that. So we are making a Minecraft video. I know, hasn't happened for a little while. Minecraft videos were always a bit of a more poor quality, but I want to try and make them better. I want to try and improve on them, because the other ones weren't very good, so I want to make these ones a lot better and hopefully more entertaining. So, you may have noticed this video is just titled Minecraft Let's Play. This series is currently unnamed. I do not want it to remain the Minecraft Let's Play. Other series have very, very nice names. For example, the Hermitcraft series has the name Hermitcraft. It's very, very good. Best name suggestion in the comments will get a shout out, and I will rename all these episodes to like whatever that name is, and then episode 1. Basically. Now, it's very, very good to explain, because I don't really know enough about the mechanics to make a guide. That kind of failed. So yeah, I don't want to call this series the Minecraft Guide, because it's not really going to be a guide as such, because I don't know enough about things to name it that. However, I will be going over stuff, like for example, in the start of this, I'm going to be saying, how do you start a new world? Very, very simple. Perhaps I'll go over some more basic stuff. But when it gets to more advanced stuff, I just don't know enough to make a guide about it. So that's just what I want to explain. So let's just crack onto it. Let's just start a single player world. Now you won't always come up with the screen, but I just don't have any new worlds. So, well, I don't have any worlds on there. Also, over the course of the first UK lockdown, from about Christmas to the end of it, I played loads and loads, and then got really burnt out on playing Minecraft, so I just didn't. So that I sort of stopped playing. That's the other reason why I stopped uploading this type of content. So for this world, we are just going to call it Let's Play for now. I cannot spell Let's Play. And we're going to put it onto hard difficulty, game mode survival, do not allow cheats. Data packs are interesting, not at the moment. Game rules are also interesting, not at the moment. More things, do more like information stuff. Seed for the world generator. Don't think we want to put in a seed. Generate structures, yes. Bonus chest, definitely not. No, okay. We don't really want. You can fiddle with this. For example, if you want an early start, you can do bonus chests. Do not want to do that, so just leave it at that. Create new world. Preparing for world creation. Now, depending on how PCs, this may take longer or shorter, so I will just see you when we're actually in the world. Right, so everybody, we've spawned into the world nicely. Now the first thing we want to do, we want to start punching a tree. You want to punch a tree, you want to make sure that this tree has the living daylights punched in it. This tree we do not want it existing. Now also, do not leave a floating tree. That is very, very stupid. So what you want to do, you want to open up this crafting book, you want to convert all of your blocks into planks, then four like so. Also create a crafting table, very, very good idea. Put that down, then you want to make yourself a wooden pickaxe. Now you want to make yourself this because then you can go over to this mountain that's very, very conveniently placed here and get some stone. You want cobblestone, you want 3 pieces of cobblestone. Then what you want to do, you want to go back into here, you want to make yourself a stone pickaxe. Wooden pickaxes are completely useless. Do not bother with them, they're a load of rubbish. But do keep your wooden pickaxe because it will be very, very helpful later on if you want to make like a memory cabinet or something. So like for example, your first pickaxe, your first wooden pickaxe. Probably also keep your first iron pickaxe if you want to do like a display wall or something. Generally can be a good idea. So now that we have got a load of cobblestone, what are we going to do with this? Well, we are going to create a couple more sticks, and then we're going to get stone tools. We will have a axe, a sword. Now you can put these in manually, I just like to use the crafting book because it's a lot easier. Axe, sword, pickaxe. Do not bother with the hoe. The hoe is useless to you at the moment. Perhaps maybe make one later on, but it's currently useless to you. So, what you want to do now that you have pretty decent tools, you want to organise the hotbar. Definitely organise the hotbar. It's always a good idea. There we go. So now that you have your tools in the correct order, definitely take down a couple more trees. Definitely a good idea. As I previously mentioned in this video, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely a good idea. I would also highly recommend that you subscribe. Definitely for more amazing content as was previously discussed in the beginning of the video. You should definitely do that. I think that sounds like an amazing idea. Now we have the best thing in the world just here, Mr. Sheep. Sorry, I'm gonna have to kill you. You should not normally kill your animals that are in your world, but definitely kill these ones because you need their wool. 100% wool, and also the mutton will be a good food source. Bye, see you later. Now we need one more, either brown or white sheep. I'm not bothered, just so that we can have enough to make a bed with. Because the first night will not be a good night if you do not have a bed. Now I thought I saw a sheep. Apparently not. This is not very good at all. Right. Not good. We really desperately need another sheep. Please. Right, I will now. Another little tip. You see flower bushes like this? Definitely collect them because you will definitely, almost 100% need more of them in the future. Always flowers. They're always flowers. Just anything random. You always want to pick it up in your Minecraft world. It's a very good idea because you never know when you might need it later. For example, this swamp, I'll pick up a couple of lily pads because I might need them. But there's often animals in a swamp, so I'll go over there and see if I can find some more sheep, because we do need sheep. Aha, good, there we go, more sheep. Let's go over there and kill them. I know it might sound a bit brutal, and I would never ever recommend that you kill off the animals in your world. But on this occasion, you do have to, I'm afraid. Don't drown in the water though. Don't be stupid like me and drown in the water. That's a really bad idea. Do not drown in the water. But what is a good idea? Killing the sheep. I only need to kill one of you. You are the chosen one. You are like Anakin Skywalker. You will be the chosen one, and you will kill or be died, be killed actually. Yeah, there we go, good. Right, now we've got a bed. Now, do you know what you have to do with that bed? Of course you don't, because you're a bit of a noob. So what you have to do, you have to make red dye. You have to make your bed red. I don't care what anybody tells you, make your bed red. It's always, always, always a good idea. If you get it, if you get the reasoning, you get the reasoning. Always a good idea though. Now, what you want to do in your world after this, you want to head a bit away from spawn. It's a good idea probably to head away from spawn. And then, also another very, very good idea is to find a good place to build. Wherever you want to build your base. For example, caves and cliffs, coming soon. Perhaps, maybe we'll build in the mountains. That'll probably be coming in the future, though. So I definitely wouldn't recommend that you do that at the moment with the caves and cliffs coming, obviously. Once caves and cliffs has dropped, probably a very, very good idea to build in the mountains. Personally, at the moment, I'm just going to look for a plains biome. This series I want to be a bit boring than just building the plains biome, because it's like sort of, hopefully this will be the first one with a proper start and end on this channel. I know it's the original guide series, but it just didn't. That series, well, actually, it would have worked. I would have continued to make it, but it just got really, really burnt out on Minecraft. So, yeah. But now, I started watching some Minecraft YouTube again, so much that I literally stopped watching Minecraft YouTube, which used to be like all I watched. I started watching it again, and I've got back into it again. Just need to definitely, as with all video games, just don't overdose on it, otherwise you'll get really, really fed up. 100% good tip there. Now, I think that's what this video will probably be. Just trying, well, right, so a good thing to do now would probably be to take out your crafting table and put that there. Get a furnace, follow that up by getting a smoker, like so. Very, very good smokers. Put them in there, put the meat in there. When you're starting a Minecraft world, you need three things. A bed, food, resources. Resources is the tough one. Food is relatively simple because you can breed out, you can make a farm and then breed animals. Simple. Resources is the tough one because, well, it's the one that takes the longest amount of time to do, basically. Oh, we got 3 on. Well, that's more than I was expecting to get. Right, let's just put a couple logs in there. Good, right. Because at the very, very beginning, food will probably be the hardest one, but early game, resources is definitely the hardest thing. I would also recommend making all the different types of furnaces to start off with very, very quickly. Smokers, blast furnace, and regular furnace. Blast furnace is amazing, amazing, amazing for doing ores with. Don't even waste your time with anything else. It's just not worth it. Trust me. There we go. Right, so we've got them all. Now, very, very simply, you just want to mine this with a pickaxe, mine this one with an axe, and then just continue on your journey. Now we've got food, so now we can run for a lot longer, and we don't have to worry about food, because you do not want to be worrying about food. Food is like the last thing that you want to be worrying about. Now, as I didn't really, talking about caves and cliffs, I don't really know much about it. Let me know down in the comments stuff about caves and cliffs. As I was saying, I was out on Minecraft. I just know it's an update. I don't know much about it though, so feel free to let me know. Sort of give me a brief rundown in the comments. That would be very, very handy. I would very, very much appreciate that. Right. Now, pumpkins. Definitely take pumpkins. They can be used to make pumpkin seeds and pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is a bit useless, but pumpkins themselves are very, very good for villager trading, which that's something that we'll get onto in a later episode. Probably like episode 20 or so. But the goal for this series is to have the end killed, done, head chopped off, everything like that by probably about episode, well, I think it was episode 25 on the guide series, so let's go for episode 20 this time. Want him dead by episode 20. Preferably want to be killing him in full netherite, because that will just look cool. Now, if you're playing on hard difficulty, like me, in fact any difficulty apart from peaceful, definitely sleep through the not prepared to take on any mobs. I am not, and I will perfectly admit that. I'm not very good at PvP, and I do not want fancy taking on some mobs this time. Right, so I think I will just come back once I've found something of interest. isn't really anything of interest to find here. It's just all the usual stuff. Not very interesting. Oh, actually, no, there is something. Is this a flower that we already have? And yeah, we've already got lilacs. As you know, being somebody who likes being outdoors, love a nice lilac. Very, very pretty in real life. 100% that you put them in your IRL garden. God, I'm terrible at speaking. Just to quickly mention, 100% would recommend. There's two mods that I would definitely recommend. Well, no, there's one mod to Minecraft that I would 100% recommend that you make. Now, I know people are like, oh, mods, no, I definitely do not want to install any mods. This one is perfectly fine. Don't worry, Optifine. You want Optifine. It does not do anything to the game at all. All it does is just improve like the speed that the game runs and how it looks. That's literally all it does. Do not worry. That's all it does. And it's generally a good mod. It's a good mod to have if you don't have such a good PC like me, because it will make everything run smoother. For example, I would normally get about 30 odd FPS on this computer. I am now getting between 38, around 38. It's giving me an extra 8 FPS, which when filming videos is very, very, because the videos then, they just look that little bit smoother and just that little bit nicer, and just overall they just look better that way. And if it improves the graphics, well, that can only be a plus side as well. Now, if you come across a resource like this, if you find mountains like this, definitely. If you come across coal, definitely mine it out, 100%. Now, if you spawn on an island and you keep that world, you're slightly stupid, because they're just useless worlds. You can't, there's nothing for you there. Delete them, get rid of them. Yeah, island spawns are not good at all. So we could go over there on boat. This area will be very, very handy in the future for getting gravel for concrete, because it's a gravel biome. What are these things actually called? They are called, I can't see because I did the stupid F3 screen. Minecraft gravel, no, that's the block I'm looking at. 1.16. Minecraft Gravelly Mountains. Well, there you go. Gravelly Mountains. What a creative name, Minecraft. Right, what's this over here then? I'm seeing Dark Oak Forest. Oh, that will definitely be coming back to this area in the future. Now, do I want to go there? Or do I want to go over the ocean? Or go that way through the flower forest. I think I want to go that way through the flower forest and hope that it leads me to somewhere good. Also, do not destroy any beaches that look like this if you need sand. It's not worth it. The place will be an absolute mess. It's not worth it. Do not do it. Again, if you do it, you're stupid. Now, this stuff is called kelp. It's very, very good. 100% would recommend it as a food source if you didn't get some nice cooked mutton to start off with like we did. Good food source. Probably, would I use it? Probably. It is quite a good. Well, no, okay, no. It's a terrible, terrible food source. It only heals, like, no, half a hunger bar. That's how much it heals. It heals half a hunger bar. But good early game if you have no other alternative and are by an ocean. It is quite a good idea. Now, right, I'll see you at where of the places where I want to build, because this is just getting a bit ridiculous now. I'm just running around, sort of looking for stuff. So yeah, I'll see you next time I come across like either a village or just where I want to build. That will just be a good idea, I think. This video will be very, very long. As I'm running along here, just something that I would definitely recommend. If you travel about 1,000 blocks and don't find where you want to build, I would probably just get rid of the world. It's probably not worth your time. That's just my opinion, though. Maybe it is. Maybe some of you enjoy just running around trying your best to find stuff. Personally, I don't really enjoy doing that, but this is like the second time that I've tried to record this video, because the previous time it completely failed. So, yeah, I'm kind of committed to doing this now as well. I've gone too far, and it's just, I probably just turn back, create a new world, delete this footage. But I'm not going to do that, because trying to be persistent, trying to set a good example of being persistent, but I don't think it's going to work out, sadly. Right, I'll see you at the next then. Everybody, let's sit here together and watch the sunset. Beautiful, yay, let's watch the sunset, yay. What could be better? Yeah, right, so we're just going to sort of set up a bit of a temporary camp here. I'm going to craft a boat nicely because, can I, thank you, I want an oak boat, because I think I'm just going to go off and sail, because I can't see anywhere else near here that looks like it's going to plains biome. I feel like I'm going round in circles, so if I go through the ocean, I'm bound to not be going round in circles, which is good. So I will set sail now, and hopefully I'll find something, because if I don't, yeah, well, oh, damn it. Yeah, if I don't, then it won't be very good. I wish I had a map to see where I'd actually been, because I feel like I have literally just been going around in circles. But maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm just exaggerating a bit. But I think we need to go out into the ocean over here, see what we can find. Hopefully we come across. Hopefully we don't come across like a, what do you call it? The place where all the Guardians is, an ocean. I completely forgot the name. Hopefully we do not come across one of those. If we do, it will suck. It won't not be good. See, look here, we come across something already. Hopefully this won't just be an island. But yeah, I'll see you at the biome unless I come across something cool. Everybody, look at what I just found. A mesa biome. This is good. A, because there's normally a plains coming off of it, and that's what we were looking for. And B, because, well, actually, Badlands, to those of you more modern players, that's what they call it nowadays. It'll always be a mesa to us OG Minecrafters. Always will be called the mesa biome. Definitely would call it that. But, so, hopefully there'll be a biome coming off of this. This is a very fine. Because then you see that we can come back with this stuff. It's called terracotta. Terracotta. It's what was used to make statues and stuff. Well, it actually still is. But if you dye it cyan, in Minecraft, if you dye it cyan, it looks really good with stuff like white concrete. So I 100% would recommend this block for building with. It's very good. Now, this is a Badlands. This is called a Badlands. This bit is called a wooded Badlands plateau. Very fancy. But if that's what I think it is, actually no, it's not. That's not what I think it is. I thought it was plains, but it's not. Yes, right. I know this may sound really boring. The fact that I'm just looking for plains biomes. Oh, the other thing is, there's always mine shafts down here. Like you can see just there. I've got optimal, and now I can zoom. That is a mine shaft. That also is a mine shaft. There is a lot of mine shafts here. They're very common, and also there is always lots of gold in the mine shafts. Don't really know why. It's just a Badlands thing. There's always a lot of gold. Now that's it for now. I think I will travel through this, and I will see if I can find a plains. I'm still looking for a plains. I know it's probably sad at this point, but yeah. Probably, yeah, you know what, no more, unless I find a village, I'm just gonna go. I will see you at the plains. For you, it'll only be about 5 minutes. Well, actually no, for you it'll be about a second, if that. For me, it'll be, depending on how long it takes, potentially an hour. It'll be slightly depressing. In fact, that just makes me depressed at the thought of it taking an hour. Hopefully it won't. Was there any loot just immediately down there? No. Okay. Right, no, don't get distracted. Right. So I'll see you at the plains. Everybody, elites, handsome people of the internet, we have found it. What we were looking for. The plains biome has been found. Yay, woohoo, yay, everybody have a party, yay. So, we found the area we want to build. What do we want to do now? So, thing that you want to do now, you probably want to get some up on resources. So for example, I'm going to now mine quite a lot of these trees because we're going to need trees. It's as simple as that. We are going to need trees. Another thing that I'd recommend doing, the place where you probably want to build your starting house, well actually no, it can really be anywhere. Preferably, I know, I would go for Anakin and go for the low ground. Probably not the best idea. Low ground is always, I don't know, I just always do it in a world, I don't really know why, I just always do it. Low ground. Always the way to go. This is the way. And yeah, so I would always start to recommend by definitely mining. You want to find iron. That's your number one priority is iron. But another good priority is probably wood. So that's what I'm going to start on now, because you do want wood, because if you can, like for example, we have a forest over here. This forest, we don't really want it over here. So if we can harvest all the trees, then we can take the saplings back from those trees, and we can put them back over there somewhere, and we can have a bit of a mini sort of tree farm going on over there. So I think I'm going to harvest like all of these trees. Yeah, I know it's slightly depressing, but I think I'm going to. Now, trees. What do trees drop? Trees can drop as saplings, as you can tell, the things that we sort of want. They can also drop sticks, which are very, very handy, because for example, you can just cut down a tree and then you don't even need to make the wood into sticks. You just got sticks. It's very, very good. And they can have they have a small percentage chance of dropping apples. Now, apples would be good because we only have one piece of mutton left. So if we did have more apples, that would be good. So, more about trees. So there are 5 different types of tree in Minecraft. Oak, which is that stuff. Birch, spruce, which we haven't actually found any yet in this world. Kinda sad. And then we have acacia, which are those ones over there. And there's also jungle wood. Now, jungle wood is very, very hard to find, since jungle biomes are also very, very hard to find. Jungle biomes are probably, arguably one of the most, if not the hardest biome to find, in about everybody's opinion. They are very, very hard to find. I probably wouldn't recommend that you build at one, not gonna lie, probably wouldn't recommend it, because it would just be really, really, really hard. Also, do not leave one block in the very, very top of the tree. If you do, you're just really, really stupid, and yeah, no, just don't do it. It's a very, very bad idea, and then you'll just be left with floating trees, and it'll just be annoying. Never, ever, 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 ever leave that top block. Never, never. Now, here we go. Here we have the apple, the amazing apple. This is what I was telling you about. They can drop, but they are rare. And they refill 2 hunger bars, which is not bad considering. But my axe is broke, so now I'm going to have to go back and make a new one, which is a bit of a pain, but not that bad. Okay, I took down a load of trees from over there. There's still some saplings falling, whatever, big deal. You know, we don't really need to worry about that. So, we've got all of these bad boys planted down here. This is very, very, very good. They're all nicely lined up. Beautiful. Nice little tree farm set up. Very, very good. So the next thing that you want to do, you want to take some sugar cane, if you found any, and you want to just put it on the edge of the pond, like so. Always, 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 always do this. It's just a good idea, because then you'll have your sugar cane growing beautifully. Now, I probably should be using my shovel for this. It probably would be a good idea, because then you'll have loads and loads and loads of sugar cane, basically. You'll have loads of sugar cane, and it's just a good early game farm to have. Definitely, definitely would recommend it. So that should be about enough. Plonk, 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 plonk. And plonk, and plonk. There you go, right. You don't really need to plant up that much, because it doesn't grow that quickly, but then you only really ever need it if you want to make books or trade with villagers, which I currently do not want to do. Now, just a quick note, whenever you sleep in a bed, it will set your spawn point. That's why it says in chat, spawn point set. So now what I want to do, now I've got this wood, I want to set up some type of storage. That's probably your best bet to go for next. Probably, I would recommend 4 chests. 4 chests are very, very, very good. Bam, 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 bam. So you just have nice double chests. Also, any flowers that you've picked up along your way, for example, like I have, I would definitely plant them. I think I'll put them behind the chests here, because then they'll look nice. We'll just put another peony back there somewhere. There we go. That looks nice like that. We will not be building a house here, just a very basic wooden box. It's not worth it. We'll build a starter house a good couple episodes down. The next thing you want to do, you want to set up a basic food farm. Definitely want to set up a basic food farm. So for example, now I have 4 seeds, wheat seeds. I would definitely recommend that you plant up a farm. Now you want to craft up that hoe that I said was pointless in the earlier. So you want to now you see we don't have any iron, which is a bit of an issue, and there's no real water sources nearby. So we're gonna have to take this, and I think what we're gonna do. This probably isn't the best thing in the world, but let's create out a little area just here. See, water will spread on farmed land 4 blocks back. So we have the 1 here, 2, 3, and then 4. So we can go like that, but then you see on these ones, it'll go further back because the water's obviously closer. So yeah, on all of these, it'll go further back. There we go. So we just have a nice little easy farming area that we can just plant some basic crops on to begin with. So we'll plonk in all of that, all of this area just here. Nicely done. There we go. And then we'll just plant our wheat seeds. There we go. We don't have very many at the moment, but the good thing about wheat is it's very easy to get your hands on. Just go around and just punch some grass. There we go. I've already got 2. Yeah, I'll put them in. Plonk, plonk. Actually, no, I had 3. Yeah, wow, that's quite a lot. Apparently, I'm not very good at reading. Not good. Yeah, obviously, probably maybe not going and just ploughing all the grass down in your area. Maybe not the best idea. But you will definitely get a lot of seeds doing that. Which is good. You want seeds. They'll grow very easily. And then obviously these will grow up to become beautiful bits of wheat, which you can then use to get like sheep and cows. To get other types of animals, for example, if you want to get chickens, you need seeds, or if you want to get pigs, you need carrots. There are no other horses, you just have to sort of ride, and then that's it. Right, so these guys are going to grow up nice and beautifully to be nice and big, and then I'm pretty sure this is going to do for the first episode. Just setting up the basics, and that's about it. In the next episode, we'll probably go mining for the first time. I would definitely like to know what your thoughts are on bringing back Minecraft videos and bringing back just other types of videos that I did previously make that I don't make anymore. I'd just like to know your opinion on that, whether you like the idea of doing that, whether you don't like the idea of doing that. If you don't like the idea, fair enough. If you just want me to stick with the style, fair enough. But now that I've started making this series, I think I will continue to make this series, because this series, it's pretty good, I think, so far. So I think this will do for the first episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. I do not have a name. Let me know the name down in the comments, as per usual. Best one will get a shout out in the next episode. So definitely go and comment a name. Best name, yeah, you will get shouted out. So yeah, I think that'll do for this episode. I can't really suggest very much more. Yeah, I can't really say very much more about this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video at some point soon. Yeah, my upload schedule is kind of out of whack at the moment. I do need to get it back in shape. Yeah, the problem is school and everything, not good for uploading YouTube videos. Very not good. But I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye bye.